In 2025, California's cities are experiencing an unexpected boom. Despite past challenges like high housing costs, wildfires, and population dips, urban centers across the Golden State are bouncing back stronger than ever. From Sacramento to San Diego, cities are thriving thanks to major shifts in technology, policy, and culture. So what's fueling this comeback? In this video, we break down 10 powerful reasons why California's cities are not just surviving, they're thriving in 2025. Let's dive into what's driving this urban revival. The AI and tech renaissance. California is once again leading the next big tech revolution, this time powered by artificial intelligence, clean tech, and quantum computing. Major companies are expanding outside Silicon Valley into places like Sacramento, Irvine, and Riverside. This decentralization is creating thousands of high-paying jobs across the state. The return of in-person collaboration, combined with AI-driven productivity, has revitalized office spaces and co-working hubs. The new tech wave isn't just about innovation, it's spreading economic opportunity to more cities than ever before, making California a tech ecosystem far beyond just the Bay Area. Aggressive housing reforms. California's long-standing housing crisis has pushed lawmakers to finally act. In 2025, new state and local policies are making it easier to build. Upzoning laws, faster permit approvals, and incentives for multifamily housing are reshaping neighborhoods. Cities are embracing affordable housing, adaptive reuse of empty commercial buildings, and accessory dwelling units. The result? A visible rise in modern, dense, and inclusive housing. With more supply and smarter urban planning, housing is becoming more attainable, and that's drawing people back into city centers where opportunity and infrastructure are already in place. Public transit transformation. California has invested heavily in public transportation over the past few years, and in 2025, the results are finally showing. Cities like Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Jose have expanded metro lines, introduced electric bus fleets, and created bike and pedestrian-friendly infrastructure. The long-awaited high-speed rail connecting Central and Southern California is now partially operational. Improved mobility is reducing traffic congestion, lowering emissions, and making urban living more convenient. People are choosing cities not just for jobs, but for the ease of getting around without relying on a car. It's a game changer for city growth. Remote and hybrid work cities. The pandemic permanently shifted how people work, and in 2025, remote and hybrid models are fully integrated into California's urban life. Cities like Fresno, Bakersfield, and Palm Springs have positioned themselves as affordable work-from-anywhere hubs. Local governments offer tax incentives, co-working centers, and high-speed internet to attract digital professionals. This flexibility has sparked a renaissance in secondary cities, boosting demand for housing, restaurants, and cultural experiences. With workers no longer tied to major office towers, people are choosing vibrant smaller cities, bringing economic growth and diversity outside the traditional urban powerhouses. Green energy leadership. California has always led the way on environmental policy, and in 2025, its cities are setting global standards for clean energy. Municipalities are investing in solar microgrids, EV infrastructure, and energy-efficient building codes. Cities like San Diego and Santa Barbara are now running on more than 80% renewable energy. These green initiatives not only fight climate change, but also attract eco-conscious residents and businesses. The clean tech boom is creating new jobs and enhancing the quality of life in cities. Sustainability is no longer a niche, it's a core reason why California's cities are thriving. Cultural and creative renaissance. California's cities are bursting with renewed cultural energy. In 2025, revitalized downtowns are home to thriving art scenes, music festivals, and diverse food hubs. The state's multicultural population fuels creativity, from Korean barbecue pop-ups in LA to Afro-Latino art exhibits in Oakland. Public funding and private investments in the arts are transforming city neighborhoods into vibrant, walkable cultural centers. This creative resurgence is drawing young professionals, artists, and entrepreneurs. It's not just about jobs, it's about lifestyle, expression, and community. And it's turning cities into places people want to live, not just work. Health and wellness urbanism. Cities in California are rethinking what it means to be healthy. In 2025, walkable neighborhoods, urban parks, bike paths, and air quality sensors are standard in most major cities. Wellness-focused development, including gyms, organic markets, and mental health services, is integrated into residential areas. Cities like Berkeley and Santa Monica are leading the charge with health-oriented zoning laws. This focus on physical and mental well-being is attracting families and young adults alike. In an age where quality of life matters more than square footage, California cities are becoming wellness-forward places to call home. Economic diversity and small business growth. California's economy isn't just about tech and entertainment anymore. In 2025, cities are seeing booms in sectors like agriculture tech, biosciences, digital media, and sustainable manufacturing. Local governments are supporting small businesses with grants, low-interest loans, and startup incubators. Downtown areas are filled with independent cafes, boutiques, and makerspaces. The focus on inclusive economic development is helping historically underserved communities thrive. By diversifying their economic base, California's cities are building more resilient and balanced urban economies, ensuring long-term growth that benefits a broader segment of the population. Youth influx and education hubs. Young people are returning to California cities for education, innovation, and lifestyle. Major universities like UCLA, UC Berkeley, and Stanford are expanding their urban campuses, fostering innovation zones around them. Internship programs, research partnerships, and startup pipelines are turning students into entrepreneurs and city builders. Cities are investing in better K-12 public education and youth-friendly amenities, like free transit passes and arts programs. This creates a virtuous cycle. More young talent, more innovation, more growth. With education and youth at the core, cities are ensuring their future remains bright and sustainable. Resilience against climate challenges. California is facing the front lines of climate change and responding with innovation. In 2025, cities are adapting with fireproof infrastructure, desalination plants, green roofs, and climate-resilient architecture. Urban forests and drought-resistant landscaping are becoming common. Instead of fleeing, residents are seeing their cities lead the way in climate adaptation. This proactive approach is making cities safer, more sustainable, and more attractive long-term. Cities that embrace resilience, like San Luis Obispo, Santa Rosa, and Pasadena, are proving that thoughtful urban planning can turn climate risk into a growth opportunity.